Mystics outlook. We got Cardo Dudley Jr., Wilson Tarpe Jr. And, look, man, the Washington Mystics, they held off the Indiana Fever 83-79. Huge night for one Brittany Sykes, and they needed every bit of it. As Washington, we've been talking about them trying to hold the fort down until the cavalry arrived. This is probably the first game where they had three of those key players back. But again, all three of them back, but obviously, minutes restrictions and things of that nature, trying to get back into the flow. Sykes and Cloud led the way for the Mystics tonight. Cardell, your thoughts on this one?
Tough win, tough road win, one they needed. For some reason, the Fever giving them trouble. um, they also had, I'm not gonna say luck, but they had a lot on their side with Nalissa Smith being in foul trouble throughout the game. I think she only played 19 minutes. Um, that's big. With her on the floor, and that's another person inside that can score and defend and rebound, stretch the floor, man. But look, the Fever put up a fight, man. But Brittany Sykes, man, like said in the preview, the Mystics got to ride her. She's locked in, and I mean ride her until the others, that's coming back. Deladon, Atkins, Shakira. If Tolliver comes back, let her be the woman right now. Let her be the go to player for now until they get their rhythm, get their legs up under them, man. Because after Deladon, because of her efficiency when she's on her game, when she's in full rhythm, because of her efficiency, I feel like Brittany Sykes is the best one-on-one player the Mystics have, and she's definitely the best one-on-one player as far as breaking you down off the bounce one-on-one. You know what I mean? Because of her athleticism, her ball handling, the way she could score from all three levels, how she's dynamic and open for court, all that, man. And then getting to the free throw line, scoring that and scoring off defense. You can't ignore that. She had a couple timely steals and baskets, and they won by 4. You take that away, it's a different game, man. So she can kill you in a lot of ways, man, as well as facilitating and rebound. I feel like with her being aggressive and getting it going offensively, the defense has to focus on her, send 2 or 3 different people, different matchups at her, and that can open things up for her teammates, man. And Cloud, she got off to a cold first half, but she woke up just in time. She woke up in winning time in the second half when they needed her. She had some big baskets, man. That the one the vet move where she said, yeah, they got a hand on the ball and it came down, hit the 3 to beat the buzzer. That was cold, man. I know they're gonna be talking about that one in the locker room, man. But look, man, until they become full strength, they get back to full strength, get fully healthy, get their rhythm. They're gonna have to grind out games, and it's not gonna be pretty. They're gonna have to win with their defense, and you saw that in the fourth quarter when Tabo put Atkins back in. They were flying around, man. Maisha, Tiana, Shakira flying around the backcourt, altering shots, and then when you guys Sykes and Cloud and you know what I mean, and Atkins flying around, digging down, recovering, closing out on shooters, contesting shooters. It could feel like it's 10 players on the court instead of 5, and that was those were the stops that they needed to get the cushion to hold on and win, man. So much needed win. Not only just to stay in the playoff race, to try to move up. With about 10 games left or whatnot, 9 to 10 games left. That should be their mentality, man. So, finish the season strong, try to move up in the standings, and get ready for a playoff push, man, because it don't get easy. They got the wings on Sunday. So, but Sykes been on one, man. This is her second straight 30-point game. Yeah, play through her, man. She got it going. She's in control. So how it is. She got the high hand, and if you know anything about basketball, you don't go away from the high hand. You play through it. So, great game, and we'll see how it goes on Sunday. See if they can continue.
Yeah, I thought that was a great point you brought up. This is well before she was on her way to 30. I think it was like what it was in the first quarter. Uh, I think one of the key things you said, just keep playing through her. Like, don't even go away from her. Let everybody kind of try to find their way. We know the Mystics have had, since Elena's been here, um, you know, on the way to the championship run, during the championship run, or what have you, obviously for good reason. At times, kind of been like, get her going and then everybody else find their way. But I don't care how great of a player you are, like you said, when you just get back, hey, everybody needs some time to try to get acclimated again. And Brittany was the easy button for him tonight. kind of just to alleviate a whole lot of pressure for folks trying to get back right. Um, I wholeheartedly agree with Cloud. Late in the game, those free throws were everything. And then for the Fever, there's a reason they had the number one pick in the draft heading in, after last season. I think the commentators brought it up. They went from playing in the least amount of close games pre Aaliyah Boston to the most close games after selecting her first. This is a team that's not. What do you say? They're a wing, like a big time wing away from really getting on everybody's nerves, and they've been annoying the teams this year. They've definitely been annoying to Washington. Every time they've seen Washington struggled through those games. I don't. Maybe there's been one that was just outright handedly won by Washington, if there was one.
Nah,
No. Yeah.
this with this loss is 2-2 series for the season. The one blowout was the Fever. The first game they beat the Mystics 87-66. Then the Mystics got them 96-88. Then the Fever won the last game 82-76. And then the Mystics came back and won today. So they're on the right track.
They definitely are. And like you said, look, defense. Until the offense gets rolling, and even when people get comfortable again, that's the ticket to making a run. And obviously, like you said, there's 9-10 games left. As they keep progressing, try to get healthy, keep stacking it up on the end of the floor. That's how they held on tonight. Was that end of the floor, getting key stops. But yeah, 2 turnovers by your backcourt. As much as both of them had the ball, 2 turnovers.
That saved.
46 points. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That saved them. You know what I mean? With a close game, if you turn the ball over just a couple more times. But that's a testament to their defense. I'm talking about the Mystics, man. The way they flowing around, man, against getting in passing lane steals. That's what I'm talking about. That's how they're gonna have to win until they get their offense, man. And that's why defense should be primary for any team. You know what I mean? Because when you have spells you can't score, that can keep you in the game. That can keep you in the game. And even when you are scoring, you making them work hard just to score. So eventually they're gonna wear down, and that's how you win games, man. That will never change. Unless they just they make it like football or something. And if they do that, then it ain't basketball anyway. So what are we talking about, man? But just stay healthy. That's the key. Just keep recovering and get healthy. Because another thing, you don't want to see anybody injured. But one positive from being injured is Deladon, Atkins, and Shakira. And if Toliver come back, they're well rested. They have a lot of energy. Yeah. So you're gonna see them on 100 moving around. You know what I mean? And a lot of the players, the opponents in the season, they may have better rhythm, but fatigue is gonna kick in. So that's a positive when you coming back from injury. So they just gotta get their rhythm and they'll be fine.
For sure, the freshest legs at the end of the season, the freshest. All right, player of the game.
Easy, Brittany.
Yeah, I feel like it's really simple. X factor.
You gotta give it to Cloud. How she stepped up late, hit some big shots. And also her defense, man. She was flying around, deflections, dig downs, saved a couple of baskets where Leah got free and Alyssa got free, and she coming down stripping, knocked the ball out of bounds. She was huge on both ends, man. So, and I feel like also Cloud controlled the game, late, man. You see the score was 21-20 in the fourth, man, and also she had big clutch free throws down stretch. I think she had 3 or 4. Ended up being the difference in the game, you know what I'm saying, for them to win. But I think she just controlled it, man. She limited Indiana from getting a lot of possessions late, which allowed the Mystics to be able to pull away. So she was big. She was huge.
And then after the win tonight, again, just stacking the wins and worrying about yourself, they're back in 6th at the minute. And again, what we've made clear is get as far away from 8 as possible. Keep working your way up. Last place is where you need to be. All right, they start their 4-game homestand this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So we will check in with you all then. And y'all have a great night.